Hello, I'm Chris Snow, and today I'm going to change the brake fluid on my BMW 130i E87. BMW recommends you change the brake fluid every 2 years or so, primarily because brake fluid absorbs water and air, which affects performance. This car uses the brake fluid for the clutch also, so it's even more important. You could get a tool like this one to test the water content of the brake fluid. I've tested this one and it's fine, but I'm going to change it anyway because it's been 2 years, so it's the recommended service interval. I've bought about 1 liter is sufficient to change the brake fluid. You can buy a little more if you want, but 1 liter should be fine. Also, be safe when you're changing the brake fluid because brake fluid will eat paint, so don't get it on any paint. You also want to be sure that you don't get any air in the lines, and I'm using a tool that will prevent that from happening. And at the end, it's very, very important that you pump the brakes up before you try to drive away. So you start the car and pump the brakes up. I'll talk about that more later. So what we're going to do is drain the fluid out of the reservoir that's in the engine compartment and then fill it back up with new fluid. And then I'm going to go to each wheel, and starting with the back one, and I'm going to suck out the fluid, a certain amount of the fluid, and fill up the reservoir as needed, and then we'll be done. Let's get started. I'm going to use this tool that sucks the brake fluid out of the system. I got it off of Amazon for pretty cheap. This one hooks up to an air compressor and sucks the fluid out. Other ones you can pump and suck the fluid out. It also comes with an end that goes on the little nipples that are on the calipers, so you can suck the fluid out there. Right now I'm going to use it to suck the fluid out of the reservoir that's under the hood. In this car, the brake fluid reservoir is under this plastic panel, and the panel comes off. There's a rubber knob here. You just pull this off like that. And then there's one here and one here, plastic clips. They don't come off, and you just pull them, pry them up a little bit like this, and this panel comes off. This is the brake reservoir where the brake fluid is, and I also laid out rags on the side just in case there's any spill. I don't want to damage my paint. And I put some paper towels. I have some ready paper towels over there. And I have a funnel ready to put here. So we open this up, and it will there is fluid there, so I'm going to protect my paint a little bit. And then what I have to do is basically suck that out. So you turn the air on and it sucks. When I take it out, you want to be sure to not let whatever's left in the hose go all over the car. I have a box over here that I'm going to put, and then here's my funnel. Should go like that. And then be careful pouring it in. Don't overfill it. Okay. The next step is to bleed brake fluid from each wheel. You want to start with the wheel that's the farthest away from the brake reservoir. In this case, it's the passenger rear, and then after that, the driver's rear, followed by the front passenger. And I've already done those 3, and I'm on the last one now, which is the driver's front. You want to remove the wheel, obviously, and then look for the bleed screw. The bleed screws have a little rubber cap and they're on the caliper, and they're really easy to find. There's one there. You pull back the rubber cap, and then you want to clean the bleed screw so you don't get dirt in the system. And then you need a little wrench like this. These are kind of thin. The calipers in the back, the bleed screw was a 9mm, and the ones in the front are different. The calipers in the front, it's 11mm. And when you loosen the bleed screw, it opens the system to air, so you don't want to do that until you have some suction on it. So you put the wrench on, and then this is the tool that, and I have this end on there that sucks. It's designed to put over the bleed screw. Just put it on like that. And then you want to start the suction. And I would do 250 milliliters in the back wheels, and then a little less. And as you're doing it, make sure you fill up the brake reservoir as it goes down. You just don't want to let it go all the way down to the bottom. The suction will pull the brake fluid out. You can also pump the brakes. That helps speed it up a little bit. And you can pump in this car, I pump the clutch just to get some of that fluid out of there. So I sucked out some fluid and I pumped the brake. I'm not going to take out a lot from this wheel because I only want to use 1 liter of fluid, and I'm done. The fluid reservoir is full, and make sure you close the bleed screw before you turn off the suction so you don't get air inside. I've closed it. It's tight. Take the hose off, and then be careful with this. Take your wrench off, put the bleed screw, the rubber cover back on, put your wheel back on, and you're done. Make sure you take the excess, the fluid that you took out, to a recycling center, and we're finished. That's it. I put the wheels back on, and I put the cover back on the brake reservoir in the engine compartment. It's very important that you inflate the brakes before moving the car. Just start the car and pump the brakes a few times, and you should be good to go. If you don't, you might end up not having brakes and backing into something. Thank you for watching. A list of tools and supplies is in the description. If this has helped you, please like the video and subscribe if you want to hear more videos from my garage about the E87 BMW 130i. Next time, I'm going to talk about some problems I've had with the 130i. Thank you for watching. I'm Chris Snow, and remember, you can do it yourself better.